Okay, what we're going to do in this video is talk about lowering your pH in your aquariums. And this video really is for beginners, particularly those who like to shop at Petco and PetSmart. And I'll get into why I named those two specific stores in a moment. But perhaps you have a tester like this and you've tried lowering your pH. It lowers for a little while, you come back sometime later and it's raised back up again. Well, there's two things that are commonly overlooked when trying to lower the pH. And the first one is your GH and your KH tester. And this is for your hardness. See if the camera will pick that up. And one of the reasons why these are so important is because if the hardness of the aquarium water is not leveled off correctly, your pH will not drop. It'll just keep bouncing back and bouncing back. It would be extremely difficult to lower pH when these are not leveled out. As a matter of fact, these are so important that the instructions, they actually give you a list of the type of fish that are compatible with your water based off of the results that these give you. So this is something that should really be done in the initial setup of the aquarium. And then from here, you'll know whether or not you should higher it or lower it. Okay, and again, why I bring up Petco and PetSmart is because they do not even carry these. They don't carry them in their stores and they don't carry them online. And these are so important. So yeah, they lose major cool points for that. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is gravel. Let me move the camera here. We did a control test with the different types of gravel that Petco and PetSmart have on the shelves in the store. Not online, because they do have a lot more online, but on the shelves. And using reverse osmosis water and using a controlled, every single gravel and sand that they have raised the pH drastically. And actually, if you flip it around, this is again the top fin brand. I'm not sure if the camera is going to pick this up, but it says right there on the back, gravel may contain minerals that affect the water pH. In other words, it's giving you a warning label. And sure enough, they do. So if you're trying to lower your pH and you have one of these gravels in, you're probably going to have to get rid of it and get an inert gravel. This is a company that makes inert gravel. This is from one of my local pet stores here. This is what I have in my aquarium, and sure enough, it passed all the control tests. When we put the reverse osmosis water in this, it held the pH for days and days and days. It did not affect it at all. And it actually says right there on the back, because it is composed of inert stone, our gravel will not buffer pH. Another thing that people do to lower their pH, I just wanted to talk about real quick, is they use the leaves, the peat moss, driftwood, things like that. I've heard people had great success with these. Personally, I don't care for them very much. They do work, I will definitely say that. They do work. But what I found is when you remove them over time, the pH does go back up. What we like to do is we like to use reverse osmosis water, and we use RO right. Now some people mix reverse osmosis water with tap water. That works too. But what we do is we went 100% reverse osmosis or RO water, and then you add this. So what you're doing is you're adding the minerals back in, and then it even gives you a little chart. So you just add in the amount that you need for your pH and the hardness based off of the fish you want, and then you go from there, and it's held up great. Okay, I hope you found this video helpful,